We can do it. Does this quotation create an image in your head? Rosie the Riveter was more than just an image. She symbolizes women's courage during World War II, the history of women beginning to work, and the inspiration to us today. Rosie was based on a real woman who gave a whole generation of women courage and unity during World War II, and recently began to inspire working women today. Rosie was more than just a symbol. She represented more than 20 million women who began working in industries deprived of men due to war. Rosie's bandana is the most memorable symbol from her image. It's something that we recognize today and can point out and say that's from Rosie's image. But it became a symbol that was non-confrontational and also created unity between the women workers. But it wasn't just a symbol. It showed a standard of dress that women didn't tend to follow because it wasn't fashionable. Women ended up choosing fashion over functionality and risked their lives by doing so. They tended to wear their hair down, which created a fire risk, and also clothes that may have been baggy and could have started on fire. So her image was very important in creating a fashion set style. Her image is a reminder of what women are capable of. The original image was of a woman holding a rivet gun and her foot over Hitler's manifesto, which looked like she was just about crushing it. The image by Norman Rockwell was deemed too controversial, and which is why Howard Miller's image became more popular. Women were even getting supervisor roles during this period, which was very important and became empowering to women in the future. Women began to search for more empowerment because of the rights that they had during this time period. Search they did in the 1940s, from 12 million to 20 million women began to work in jobs that normally would be considered jobs for men. After the war, they were demoted from positions such as supervisors, and the baby boom slowed down this process as well. But they still had that sense of independence and continued to fight for their equality, such as equal pay. So, who is Rosie? Rosie represented all women during this time, whether they were working in mainly men fields or not. But specifically, Geraldine Hoff-Doyle, a Michigan Navy machine shop, who worked at a Navy Michigan machine shop, was one of the debated women. Rose Will Monroe, who was a riveter at a bomber plant in Detroit. Rosalind P. Walter, who was a Rosie from a very popular song of that era, was also considered to be the inspiration for the Rosie image. But all the odds went to Naomi Parker Frawley, who, the telltale polka dot bandana, was worn in an image that was taken for the Pittsburgh press and also spread throughout other presses throughout that time period. And her image was believed to be an inspiration for Howard during this time. Naomi wasn't officially Rosie the Riveter until recently, but she never wanted fame from it anyway. A quote from her from the New York Times: "I did not want fame or fortune, but I did want my own identity." Naomi passed away in January of 2018 at the age of 96 years old. Working class women are still affected by Rosie's image today. During the 80s, feminists needed a symbol. The symbol needed to be something that they could apply to all of the things that they were fighting for. The image by Howard Miller with the quote, "We can do it," could easily be applied to anything that they were fighting for. We can do anything we put our minds to. Working women changed the home dynamic as well during this period. Women proved that they could provide for their families And after they were forced out of their jobs, they did not forget the independence that they gained, and eventually it found us where we are today. In conclusion, Naomi's image inspires working women today and continues to remind us of the unity and courage working women had during World War II. I myself look towards Rosie's image as a reminder of what all women are capable of. We can do it.